In one generation, so much has changed. The number one thing is proximity to each other. To get the best out of somebody, to get their good, you have to have a sense of connection. And we've never been this disconnected. We're not in a mental health crisis. I think we're in an understandable human response to a loneliness epidemic.
You pharmacists can dance! Karen, you are shaking it. Nice work.
She's hilarious.
I was laughing the whole time.
Has anybody ever been in a bar fight? Yes, you have. I've been in 2. Listen, we're going to end today talking a lot about some exciting things like burnout. But here's what's going to happen is I'm going to rip your souls out and then I'm going to put it back together. Woo! Okay. We want to fix stuff and things aren't going well. You're okay? It's okay. It's okay. It's good. It's good. We love our marriages. We love our children. So good. We're good. Everybody's fine. We're not fine. We have never been this disconnected in the history of the free world than we are in this moment. For the first time in history, we are dying faster from emotional illness than we are from physical illness, despite the fact that we've never had this much access to research and resources.
Every single human has the capacity for good. And when I talk about that good, it's where the best parts of you live, where you have access to empathy and kindness and forgiveness. We all have it. So many of us have lost access to it. That's the thing we're going to talk about how we get back to.
The power of resilience. Here to teach us how to sharpen that skill is clinical psychologist Jody Carrington.
You can imagine trying to lead or create innovation, creativity in a group of people who are largely burnt out, emotionally exhausted, they've lost compassion, and they don't give a shit. Now what? Here's the answer to it all. When you are acknowledged, you rise. And here's the definition of acknowledgement. It is the act of bearing witness to and holding space for. And I think for the first time in a long time, there's 3 priorities we need to start thinking about. It's you, your teams, and then the people you serve in that order.
So a keynote for me is always a journey. It always starts in this place of, let's talk about how bad it is. And this is kind of scary, right? But you can't address what you don't acknowledge. We hear it, then we talk about what we do about it. And then we talk about when we lose our way again, how we get back there.
She's so relatable. I was bawling my eyes out. I was just so moved.
The messaging was fantastic.
I was so struck by how funny she was, hilarious and real, and she is amazing.
It is impossible to go through big change and not have leaders who arise into a different way of being. When your people are emotionally regulated, when they feel seen, they will rise. We look all the time, but we don't see. We listen, but we don't hear. And in this world where there is so much noise, we've been missing more and more these days the thing that matters most. We were never meant to do any of this alone.